right, so we gotta talk about this debacle real quick with Papoose, Remy Ma, and Claressa. I think there's a lot that can be learned from this situation, and we got to stop, using celebrities as relationship goals because they clearly don't have it together, even with money. Okay, so I feel like there's a couple takeaways or several takeaways that women should learn from this situation, and we're going to discuss it. One, a married man is not your man. He's not your man, okay? If you can't go to the courthouse tomorrow to marry this man because he's married to somebody else, that ain't your man, okay? He currently has legal ties to another woman, right? And a woman, that's set up like Claressa, where she's fairly young, she's in her 30s, she don't have any kids, she's in a very lucrative field, something that she loves. This should not be the pick of your litter. There's plenty of childless men who don't have any kids that she could choose from. But we got to reiterate, stop feeling like, because you're dealing with a married man and he making you feel like you're the only one and you're special. That ain't your man. That ain't your man. Okay? All right. Number two. A man that truly loves you and wants to protect you is not going to have you out here arguing with no other woman, okay? And especially not publicly. You should not have to be concerned, worried about, fighting against another woman about your man, okay? That's how you know it ain't your man, okay? You are arguing with his wife. If you have to argue with that man's wife, that's a problem. That's unnecessary drama that you don't need, okay? I want women like Claressa to move better. Like, you should not be fighting over a man. There's too many available men in this world to be sitting here fighting over a man that's already taken and don't have his shit together. He clearly needs to tie up some loose ends. You can't sit here and start fresh when you're still tied to somebody else, okay? So never let a man get you out of character online publicly with another woman. Just bow out gracefully because it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. Women love to say that they will not compete for a man. When you're publicly going back and forth with another woman about a man, that's competing, and we ain't doing that, okay? We just need to bow out gracefully. This is unnecessary drama. This is what this is. Then, she's been having conversations, and she was on the Breakfast Club. This is what Claressa. This is talking about Claressa. She's on the Breakfast Club, and she was answering some questions. This is what kind of sparked this whole debacle, right? Even though I don't feel like she said anything out the way, but again, it's what triggered this debacle. But she wants, to have kids. She's said she, wants to have kids. She's looking